Hey, what is up y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Building Your Comments. In today's episode, we're going to be doing another request from GriffonSmash, where we decided to go ahead and build ourselves a reference from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Once again, since I do not know all that much about Star Wars or anything about any of the movies, I had to go and get some help from my designated Star Wars expert, and I was given several suggestions on what to do. And the one I thought would be very fun to build was Fortress Vader. And as such, that is what we're building today in this episode. Overall, I thought this build was kind of fun. I haven't had many opportunities to build symmetrical in this fashion before. I am normally the type of person who doesn't like symmetry all that much. I prefer to play around with asymmetry, and since I usually avoid this kind of thing, it's not something I get to do very often. This build is quite fun to do because of the fact it got to mix in a ton of different techniques, such as what I'm doing here with, different spots throughout the walls, and with actual getting the shapes in. The shapes weren't completely perfect as to what I would have liked, but they turned out well enough for what I could imagine, I suppose. This build took me roughly 2 hours or so, and I did not spend too much time on it because of the fact I ended up using mostly one type of block. I used a huge amount of cobbled deep slate for basically everything. In the end, I think it turned out alright since I got to mix in a bunch of other blocks, but overall this palette was very boring. I think I probably should have come back through with a ton of different colors and, well, not colors, a bunch of different gradients of that color, and then tried mixing in different shadows and whatnot, because this build looks very boring without any different looks within the walls. I think I got it to work though because of the different shapes I also inserted along the walls. And another part of this build that I did not enjoy all that much was the amount of repetition that I had to go through. Each side was kind of annoying in its own right because I didn't know what I was looking at while I was building it, so I kept on having to take several steps back. This is a normal part of builds, but when they're on this scale, it gets annoying having to like fly 10 or 20 seconds out just to look back at it and then fly 20 seconds back in. Sure, I'm exaggerating things, but sometimes if this were in survival, this would take much longer. I really did enjoy the glass feature right there because I got to play around with glass again, and I love working with it. And right here we get to work with more of the spots and shadow, or what do you call it, like watermarks. But yeah, this build shouldn't go on for too much longer. I think we're about to reach the end of this time lapse. And now.
Get to panicking, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Cut. Wrong line. Restart.
Wait, that wasn't the right line? Oh, my bad.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power.
Is that really what you sound like? You sound like an idiot. Restart.
You underestimate my power.
Hans too.
You know what? Scrap the whole scene. I'm working with amateurs out here.
Oh man, that was gonna be my rise to fame. There goes that option, I guess. I guess it's back to YouTube and away from acting, I guess. So, well, we're done with the build. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I definitely did. It was a lot of fun to work with all these different blocks, all these different techniques, and overall, I really enjoy the way this thing looks. It feels kind of intimidating, especially from down here. The height of it it feels powerful. That's the look I was aiming for, and I'm happy I achieved it. Sure, the moss and the grass kind of look kind of ruins it, but I think it works. It adds its own little style to this world, and it, as you can see here, I didn't work on all of it because I was kind of lazy, so I only worked on the parts that would be seen in the thumbnail. I don't do clickbait anymore. Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, this is what we have done so far, and I think I like it. Maybe if there's anything else that fits with this kind of theme, I'm definitely going to bring it back over in this area, but for now, this is the only build that we've got here. I was going to work on the terrain a little bit, but I think for now, this is good enough. The terrain can wait. Or the terrain works. I don't know. I kind of like it. But anyways, if y'all like the video, hit the like button. Helps me out greatly and is completely free to do. If you like my content in general, hit the subscribe button. I do a lot of stuff like this, and this is my second Star Wars project on this channel. And last but not least, if you want to be notified of exactly when I post my videos, hit that little bell. You could be one of the first people to watch my episodes. And of course, thank you for watching, and have a good one.